The future of every household. My school found out your OnlyFans mom. My life is ruined. When you see people getting cancelled online for things you normally do. Humans being disgusted at finding a hair in their food. The same humans happily putting genitalia in their mouths. When you like a anti-hero because they look cool. When you like a anti-villain because they are telling the truth. It took Kylie Jenner 5 to 6 plastic surgeries to achieve this look, while it only took Beyonce 3. Casino owners when they see a 21-year-old win their first bet knowing they now have a loyal customer for years to come. When your sister visits you, but doesn't bring your nephew with her. Why did women ride horses side saddle and men wouldn't, when men would hit their balls repeatedly on the horse and women couldn't? Huh, sorry, that was a strange thing to ask. Mr. Soren, why did you invade Gonda? You see Tucker, in order to truly understand the history of Soren, you must understand Morgoth. I'd like to walk you through the first stage for a brief moment. I'm assuming you've read the Annandale? Taylor Swift on her Boeing 747. Recycling plastic bottles to save the planet. I recollected £3. When I leave the emergency room after not receiving treatment for 8 hours, and they hand me a bill. Taylor Swift on her way to bed. The life is so beautiful people when they see current state of the world. Me holding in my cough during class because I've already used my 3 free trial coughs before I start getting side eyes. POV, it's my annoying cousin's birthday. Him, hey loser. Where's my present? Me, don't worry, I have one just for you. The present. Are you training this hard to impress me? No. Don't worry grandma, I'll carry your groceries. Based. You filed taxes expecting a tax refund. You owe $3,000 in taxes because you're self-employed. We are finally getting married. So no more master betting, right? Taylor Swift right after the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl. People born in 2000 looking down on everyone else who have to calculate their age. Me and the boys praying that Megamind 2 gets the Sonic movie treatment. Nerds then. I know every single D&D enemy from every single campaign. Nerds now. Actually math is fun. When you cook an essay so good, teachers think it's AI generated. Task failed successfully. Okay. How can we incapacitate elephants for their tasks? Stab them, spear them, tranquilize them and cut off part of the tusk? When someone calls a cartoon character Heat, calm down son, it's just a drawing. Super Bowl, the rest of the world. Dadak they doing over there. Millennials buying a house at 30, boomers buying at 19, Gen X buying at 23. Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power. When you and your homie hope to distract the teacher and make him talk about a personal story, but instead, you got a 40-minute lecture about his portrait problems in Spanish. Yeah, I think this female character has a charming personality and an empowering arc. Pun ad beaks. I think it's time we broke away from the false narratives advanced by the Ministry of Magic and their allies. Really there was a strong obligation to attack the Muggles and Tucker Carlson tonight. A strong argument. Who asked? So, your birthday is in February. Yes, I'm such an Aquarius, right? Your parents did it in May. Bathroom thoughts be like, if a dead body is censored on the media, why is a skeleton not censored too, even it's also a dead body? Grandma, oh I found my great-granddaughter's Instagram, I'll see how she's doing in college. The first thing grandma sees. Brush my teeth. Want to clean my tongue. Activate my gag reflex and yolk in my mouth. Teeth full of stomach acid and dirty again. Taylor Swift on her way to ask her neighbor for a cup of sugar. Previous generations. You are to blame for everything. Me and my generation. Bruh, we stopped being minors only few years ago. Getting rescued by an ambulance. Europeans. Americans. Maybe I'm just old but It feels every game on the App Store is just a mindless time waster, data harvester and freemium game. They say insane shit all the time. How was I supposed to know this one was true? Putting your needs aside, working unpaid overtime, and not taking vacation days will earn your employer's respect and result in a promotion. See? You need to learn that life isn't fair. So we should work to make it fair in the future, right? We'll make it fair, right? I bet he is thinking about another woman this Valentine's. B. Why doesn't super glue stick to the inside of the bottle at which it comes? Legally I might be an adult, but actually I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. When anyone asks me to hold their baby, throw the child. Reply late and be seen as rude. Reply fast and be seen as desperate. Taylor Swift on the way to her jet. The entire class fighting over the answer being 17 or 18. Calm. Your answer was 482. Panic. Your answer was the right one. AI haters after relentlessly bowling and sending dealt treats to a guy who used AI once for fun. They should have taught us about taxes in school. Same guys in school. Alcoholic beverages. Milk. Chocolate milk. Water. According to a friend, that's all he needs to be happy. Love, whiskey, and a great sword. You see, you can just give this kind of thing to men, and they will be thrilled. When you hear your boss say, "We are more than a team, we are family." Multiple choice questions be like, having unsorted music, having a socially acceptable playlist. Chemistry teacher, do not eat or drink what we are making in the lab. Kids in the bag. Joe Pain Joe Gain isn't real. Joe Pain Joe Gain. School bullies after getting detention for insulting others, they thought it wasn't a big deal. Hang out with humans. Stay home. You get in the taxi and the driver turns on music. It's Bad Religion and The Offspring. Me squeezing my balls to get the rest of the pee out. When your mom comes to check on you at night, but you only have 1 second to form a sleeping position. Therapist, Mr. Feast is not real. He can't hurt you. Mr. Feast. You found a cool weapon that you get after a hard boss fight. The weapon snacks, and it is worse than yours. Me, Mom, can we get Ark? Mom, we have Ark at home. Ark at home. The world when Pluto was a planet. The world when Pluto is no longer a planet. Donating to charities that support women. OnlyFans subscription. Men on the internet. Taylor Swift going on vacation with her local runaround vehicle in tow. When you get second place and pretend to be happy for the winner. My job in chaos. Me clocking out. The Virgin eats just the marshmallow out of the Lucky Charms bag. The Chad actually eats the cereal part with the marshmallows. My boss after I asked the blind customer if he would like to see the menu. Finding a new game. Hee. Finding its toxic community. Not hee. Getting up at 6 AM for work. Getting off at 3. Women tell their boyfriends not to get them anything for Valentine's Day. Their boyfriends don't get them anything. Women. Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. Ninjago, 234 episodes. One Piece, 1092 episodes. Pokemon, 1873 episodes. Sesame Street, 4666 episodes. People who watched the Puppy Bowl. People who stayed through the adoption notices. Ordering your Apple Vision Pro from Wish. You see, Mr. Tucker, how was it possible for Shrek's friend the donkey to have sex with a dragon and impregnate her? Dogs are loyal and harmless animals. Also the dog named Princess. When your Tinder date starts taking off their fur and tail, and you realize it's just a stupid human in a costume. No Valentine on Valentine's Day. Don't worry, most of us don't have a shark during Shark Week either. I bet he's thinking about other women. There's no way everybody was kung fu fighting. The book I was holding over my face. Me, falling asleep. Loved one, he will be sorely missed, besides his inappropriate and poorly timed pranks. Me. Scarjo when I offer her $20 for a dart. Me doing literally nothing. My grandparents. I'm the ugliest vehicle ever. Hold my frap. When you're trying to make it home to shut and last light turns red. Anime fans when they are visiting Japan and there are no subtitles in their language. Me, teabags my friend's dead body, everyone else at his funeral. Me, whenever someone makes fun of physical media in favor of digital ownership and then another company purges what they already fully paid for without reason. What if we kissed under the free speech booth? Free speech booth. Nobody is born cool. Except of course, school bus drivers that wait for you to sit down before driving off. 6-year-old me showing mom and dad the new toy weapon they got me. Me getting angry at Gen Alpha watching Coco Melon and Skibidi Toilet, but then remembering I watched Annoying Orange and Fred. When you buy a new pair of glasses, you will pay the price for your lack of vision. POV. Taylor Swift makes her way down from the VIP box to the field. The bad butch I promised I could handle. My meat. Got any fatherly advice for me? Well, I've heard crab sticks don't actually contain any crab, which makes you think. Everyone when Disney loses $200 million over the wackiest stuff. Everyone when Elon Musk loses $200 million over the wackiest stuff. How I feel about healthcare workers. How I feel about health insurance companies. Dude, we gotta win this game, or Taylor will make an album about me. Me pretending to be asleep in the back of the squad car, so the arresting officer has to carry me to my cell. Him, baby I got someone else pregnant, did it for you, so you won't have to go through labor pain. Me. Physically demanding sport or activity. My mind, my knees, back, and complete body. When you whoosh a user for not understanding someone's dark humor joke, but it turns out that dark humor joke wasn't a joke at all. Your boss when you survive the 4th round of layoffs and have to pick up the slack even more. Now thank me and shake my hand. People during Valentine's Day, the rest of us. When you finally expel the hot sauce dart that has been lingering in your colon for far too long. That moment when you're talking to yourself and someone walks into the room. People complaining about a thing. People complaining about people complaining. Playing online competitive games. Playing single player or campaign mode. Streaming services, be cheap or free with no or unintrusive ads. Streaming services, take all the customers from satellite and cable companies. Streaming services, then jack up the prices and ads to where it's just as bad as the cable and satellite companies were. Then jack up the prices and ads to where it's just as bad as the cable and satellite companies were. Me listening to the same 20 songs all day on loop. This is the only good music I have in my phone. The other 1,580 songs. Am I a joke to you? When you wake up with a sore throat and you drink water, but it doesn't go away. Kelsey learns a hard truth. You had a breakup song ready to release if I lost. Car enthusiasts. History enthusiasts. Knowing what certain car companies did for certain countries during World War II. Drones in America. Drones in Japan. Hey boss, I have an idea how we can advertise our delivery service app. The idea. Bold job for free. Girls spend hours of time to get their hair and makeup to look perfect. Boys who only look at their babs. Ethics. Money. Journalist. How to get rich step-by-step guide. 1. Borrow 10 billion from the bank. 2. Buy the bank. 3. Delete your own debt. 4. Sell the bank. Using your hands. Using toilet paper. Using a bidet. Training your body to synchronize peep and shower time. Modern technology is destroying humanity, motherfuckers. When I take away all their modern technology and force them to live like cavemen. Confused Dungabunga. Panadbikshan. Looking up neat girls when you're 11. Different potatoes. American. Australian. Chinese. Italian. English. Canadian. Little children when saying, please doesn't get them what they want. Our dad trying to fix the PC. Me and my brothers. Me using any app whatsoever. My OnlyFans is free. Everybody tweeting happy Valentine's Day and I'm just sitting here like. Moms when their son gets a girlfriend. Hollop. Does she cook? Me on my first rep engine. Some random broccoli head. How many sets you have left? I could care less about the Super Bowl. No you couldn't. That's what you're trying to say. That you care so little you couldn't care any less. Dumbass. Super Bowl 2024 was the most watched telecast of all time, reaching 123.4 million viewers. World Cup Final, 1.5 billion global viewers. You are having a heart attack, but you live in the US. Walk to the graveyard? Someone. God will show you sign. The sign. Co-worker. My food I laced with laxatives in the break room. What gives people feelings of power, money, status, when you can kill that one asshole enemy in one shot? Or save money for the future. The future. I bet he's thinking about other women despite it being Valentine's. I still can't get over how much she looks like Elon Musk. I don't know if I'll be able to duck her tonight. Companies, when they relocate their manufacturing to save money while charging the same prices. Companies, when the customer just orders shut from China because it's the same quality and 1/6 of the price. That one person who comments my mother died 3 months ago after killing my dad who always hated my brother who died from overdose 5 months ago for doing drugs, but thanks to your video I'm all happy now. Love you, keep making videos. Everyone enjoying a nice YouTube video. When you're going about your daily work and suddenly you get hit with a massive attack of futility. Her kid when I go into his mother's room with her after I call him by his gamer tag. Are you free tomorrow? I think I am. What time frame? Around 5 or 6. Let me check my schedule. To-do list. Work. Be sad. Yeah I think I can make time. Me is born. My mom. Wouldn't that make you my sunshine? My only sunshine? The following Sunday after the Super Bowl. Where are the feet? We were promised feet. What my dog sees when I start cuddling him while he's sleeping. My precious. Checking to see if there's monsters under your bed as a kid. Me when eating a big ace meal. Wow. This is a lot to take in. Pal world is not that bad. Me getting high on Valentine's Day. Too mad, playing a game. Overwatch 2, for 5 days. Can we take it nice and slow? Slow. Your session has timed out due to inactivity. Log on. Every time my dad sees a fuzz, kill the beast. Folding the page, using a bookmark, memorizing the page you were on. Me when the mother ducker who hasn't stopped talking for the last 30 minutes tells me I don't talk much. Buying games when they come out, waiting possibly years for them to come down in price so you can actually afford them, missing out on the peak of the game, and being stuck with whatever community is left, if any. Me calling into work versus 5 minutes later. No one. Ziploc brands marketing, holding on by a thread now that consumers value the environment. Shop now. Taylor Swift going from one side of her bathroom to the other side. I only get a little possessed. Noise suppression. Noise suppression. Voice suppression. People who buy modern games. People who are waiting for 2035. Owl of Wisdom number 69. Did you know, alphabet is the only word in the English language that contains every single letter of the English alphabet? Okaloosa County Sheriff's Deputy Jess Hernandez when the acorn hits just right. Them, who the duck cries when they are mad. Me. Americans when the movie has subtitles. 6 kilometers per hour. 100 kilometers per hour. 1670 kilometers per hour. It's time for you to look inward and start asking yourself the big questions. Like, why haven't I killed John Lennon yet? When you use sarcasm in the UK and someone laughs. Taylor Swift intercepting the Russian space nuke on her way to her living room. She forgot her phone charger downstairs. Best fast food employee quote. You can harden your arteries tomorrow. We are closed. Learning Korean. Learning Chinese. How it feels when I accidentally click the top of the screen as soon as a notification pops up, making it look like I'm obsessed. What mother duckers think they look like because they watch anime. Sarcasm doesn't get you anywhere. Me, well, it got me to the Sarcasm World Championships in Peru in '98. Really? Me? No. Me booking flights to Mexico to get dental surgery because the entire trip is cheaper than paying for the procedure in the US. Me every time someone draws Cream the Rabbit online. Paid for file. Free to play game. Look inside. Thousands of dollars worth of microtransactions. Dad coming out of the bathroom butt-naked at 3 AM after taking the world's biggest shot. Cybertruck owners say they're already rusting. Jeep owners, first time. Me and a fellow witch writing ancient runes on a scroll so we can split our shared loot evenly. I'm getting divorced. Getting ready for Valentine's Day. Air fryer cooking for one. Family trip to the zoo. Family trip to the zoo, but it's a Pixar movie. Valentine's Day. Ash Wednesday. When regular Italian isn't good enough, Italian is duck. The name's Buttons. And I come before you good people with an idea. Salamander Buttons. Valentine's Day. My lonely single ace. Me and my guy friend hanging out watching a show we both like. Unzipping noise. Me remembering it's Valentine's Day. It's not even cold, bro. Mother-in-law, you look like such a nice girl. Me in her son's bedroom. Did you put your name in the goblet of fire? Dumbledore asked calmly. Cool new modern architecture project. Dubai. My PC stops working. My brother who gives me a copy of PC Building Simulator for my PC. Your social skills can't be that bad. My social skills. Some dummy just told me I look good with glasses on. Well, yeah, that's kind of the point of the glasses. When you are 15 minutes deep in an argument and you realize that you completely misunderstood something. Giving one $100 gift card. Giving 10 $10 gift cards. How I feel when that one bro calls me smart. A small child on the 5th level of hell because snack time was 10 minutes later than usual. That same child, bruised and concussed from the playtime gauntlet as soon as the Coco Melon intro chimes in. Do you have Snapchat? Him, sounds like somebody wants to see my balls. Having a heart attack in Minecraft in real life be like. When your friends are busy always, but your grandma is happily awaiting your visit with food. Me 21, a grown ace man. Happy. If you have a November birthday, you know at least one thing your mom got for Valentine's Day, until we meet again. Therapist, tell me about your mother. Me, well, my mom had some prominent eyeballs, I'll tell ya. Me alone on Valentine's Day. Having a girlfriend. Having a friend with benefits. Going to who cares. Watch porn. Wi-Fi drops down by 1 bar. YouTube video quality. 1080p. 360p. Tell me something funny for Valentine's Day. Be mine? Apparently there's a third option between burial and cremation. Teachers, school is your second home. But why forbid us sleep? Me. Couple celebrating Valentine's Day. When you're having a threesome with your friend and his girlfriend, and he starts putting his nut in your ace. Big smoke. It's me, Carl. Chill. When you ask your crush if he'll be your Valentine, and he says sorry, I'm taken. And then every other boy is like, me too. Today, Valentine's Day. Also today, the start of Lent, otherwise known as Ash Wednesday. Those who like chocolate filled with meat. Buying cheap things from Wish. Selling your personal data for cheap things on Temu. I don't celebrate Valentine's Day, too focused on securing a bag. New healthcare service, where you can use chat to get help faster than calling. Open today, 9 AM to 11 AM. The chat is busy right now, and the estimated queuing time is more than 30 minutes. Try again later. Contact by phone in urgent matters. We've been trying to reach you about your car's warranty. Hey, I listened to that song too, but slowed and reverb. When some complete toad jumps onto your lily pad without your permission. Hippity hoppity. Get off my property. She was so quick to alter her boyfriend's uniform so it would fit. Swift Taylor. You greet your crush happy Valentine's Day. She replies back. She asks me if she wants to hang out. My book taste. Shadowhunters. Throne of Glass. Wings of Fire. It's your cake day. It's on Valentine's Day. People who never give up on their opinion, even when they are wrong. People who have a flexible and open mind. Community is very annoying. I'm very good at the online multiplayer. The game is easy because only 12-year-olds play. Dads at 5 AM. Toilets. Sony execs seeing Madam Web get bad reviews, even though they hired the Morbius writers. When your code compiles, but your life is still a runtime error. Chest armor? Sweetie, that's what a ribcage is for. I don't drink enough milk to be that confident in my bones. Me, heck 30 is so close now. My joints. My USB drives are cuddling each other. Taylor Swift haters. Taylor Swift enjoyers. Being annoying as duck. GOAT. What I know it means. Greatest of all time. What my brain immediately thinks of. Every goddamn time. Uses things as they were designed to be used. Fossil Linux community. I will write code to let me run x86, 64 programs of ARM64, so I can run Wine or Proton or etc. in order to run Windows SW, so I can play PC games on a phone. When foreign friend achieves English, congratulations, you have answer. My religion is all about peace and love. Mother duckers when they imagine people who don't agree with them burning for eternity in the afterlife they made up. I just got off. Desiccant. Silica gel. Throw away. Do not eat. You find a really good video alone. It has music in it. Wow. How did you get like that? Every time I think of her, I do one push-up. That was a 36-hour plank. Correct. Jesus Christ. Celebrating Valentine's Day. Celebrating the first Sonic movie's 4th anniversary. When you're too broke to afford a VR headset. Growing depictions of crushing balls. Censorship of doing stuff with woman body parts. Look cute and pathetic until someone helps you. Schools looking up for the definition of mental health. It's blank. Combining the perfect amount of fine wine and milk, and then letting it age. Me getting to class on time. The sudden need to shut. When the electric bill is high, but hay is cheap. When your friends find out you don't eat Ace, and get clowned on because of it. A young man is trying to talk about his emotions. Women on the internet. Open the gate. He's complaining about rejection. Women on the internet. Close the gate. He's describing unrequited love and not using red-pilled language. Women on the internet. Open the gate a little. What if I mix whey protein with her best milk? Apple Vision right now. Apple Vision in 10 years. Playing games on the school computer. Teachers, all of you, get out. Except you, you stay. Tell your wife you love her. It's Valentine's Day. I declared my love for her with a Facebook status update. Just tell her in person. Then how will everyone else know how much I love her? Your wife isn't even on Facebook. It's the new generation. Open the gate. They've created some new slang that we can't understand and are being extremely cringe. Close the gate. But that was the same for us when we were young. It was and will always be like this. No one is better than the other. We are all cringe. Open the gate a little. My pens that I beg to leave me alone tonight. Me. The start of 2024 with a long selection year. Nobody trusts anybody now. And we are all very tired. If you ever feel stupid, remember this ducker exists. You're playing a friendly ranked match. An opposing player calls you shut. His own team makes fun of him. Me seeing happy couples on Valentine's Day, knowing I'm going to be sad and lonely again. Stephen Hawking proving time travel doesn't exist by throwing party for time travelers. Welcome time travelers. Or maybe he proved time travelers read the Epstein list. People who sleep with socks. People who sleep with accessories. People who sleep with jeans. No one. Usher during his halftime performance. Me in the store waiting for the guy in the store next to me to leave so I can destroy the toilet in peace. The guy in the store next to me waiting for me to leave so he can die out his ace in peace. The guy zipping up my backpack after I left it open. Me. You're gonna tell me I'm wrong? She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble. Dog. Products made in China. Viruses made in China. Me pulling the plug on my 75-year-old granddad breathing system. Have you come to kill me, Peter? What 8-year-old me thought the life of a gamer was like. Me when girlfriend doesn't let me drive my heat wheels over her babs. Tomatoes are vegetables. Tomatoes are fruits. Knowledge is knowing tomatoes are a fruit. Wisdom is not putting them in a fruit salad. Taxonomically they may be fruits, but taxonomically any edible part of a plant is a vegetable. So they are both. Fruits are just a subcategory of vegetables. Shut the duck up. Girls do boys. Boys do girls. Me who's bisexual. Confused screaming. You should go to sleep in the morning. Because you don't have to worry about demons jump scaring you when you look away. No one talks about the fact that Zac Efron looks like Hammond in his new movie The Iron Claw. Occam's razor. The explanation with the fewest hypotheticals is most likely correct. Occam's katana. The explanation that is the most badass is the one we are going with. Eating good all week. Friday 5:15 p.m. When the dentist has already cured your tooth, but you have not paid him. Dentist. Teeth. What I think Travis Kelce actually said at the Super Bowl. I just wanted to tell you how much I loved your casserole the other night. People who can't work out without music. People who work out without music. People who can't work out without listening to this masterpiece. Me subscribing to my crush's OnlyFans, knowing that she gonna spend my money on her boyfriend and her dog. I don't care if she wrote it herself or not. That song is about me. My plans for Valentine's Day. I'll be in my bedroom, making no noise, and pretending that I don't exist. How it feels to have State Farm insurance. How it feels letting everyone know how much money you save switching to GCO. When you dart, but then you feel your pants get heavier. My cat, dumbass, when I walk within 2 meters of the fridge. When my friend asks me what kind of women I hope falls from the sky, my honest answer, back to me. Submitting an assignment on time, starting it at 11:99 after 3 extensions and a prayer to God that you invent time travel while completing it. That one friend who can play Rushy on piano, me, just happy to know the notes to my favorite song. Babe, please pull it out. I can't take it anymore. Please, I'm going to faint. Me, wait for the cream. Pulling the shirt off on that sunny girl you picked up. Where are they? Taylor Swift's carbon emissions is too damn high. When you're googling something and adding Reddit at the end, but all the comments say bro just google it. When you're trying to sleep, but then your brain asks a really good question and now you have to google it. If coach would have just said the right thing, the situation would have been diffused immediately. Hey, buddy, just shake it off. Society if Austrian painter was accepted in art school. What gives people feelings of power, money, status, burning statements? My depressed ace having to respond to my friend who sent me a text 12 days ago because I want to share a video. Zombie virus outbreak happens. Usain Bolt becomes a zombie, the fast kind. Oh Neptune. Scradina, you cannot know if the cat is alive or dead until you open the box. What if the box was clear? A photographer takes photos of ladies before and after telling them he's a redditor. Humans have leveled up to anime hair, as foretold by the ancient prophets. When the emo hangs himself in the school bathroom and the autistic kid thinks it's a birthday pinata. If poison reaches its expiry date, would it be more poisonous or less poisonous? Karen talking about guy marriage. Karen talking about her 10 divorces. There's I'm going to dress nicely because I can afford it rich. And then there's I can dress however the duck I want rich. Here little duckies, have some bread. There's a lot of you today. The time has come. Do not fear. Stale bread man. You have fed us. You will be spared. A paper straw in a plastic wrapper. The green movement in a single picture. My large IC was full when I went in the store for 2 minutes. If you ever feel like your brain is inadequate, think of this guy. Programmers before parenting. Programmers after parenting. I'm a model on Instagram. I'm a soldier on Call of Duty. Why are men only nice to you for 3 weeks lol? That's the end of the free trial. When you unplug all the beeping things at the hospital and everyone starts sleeping better, what can I say except you're welcome? So there's this role of a single dad, Pedro Pascal. Best authors? Me, personality, staff from KFC. Girls, happy Valentine's Day. Thank you and the same to you. Boys, happy Valentine's Day. Nobody, me, staring at the dead body in movie to see if I can catch him or her breathing. Choking yourself on Valentine's Day because you're a strong independent female who don't need no man. Me waiting for my best friend to come visit me. Fighting never solves anything. Fighting never solves anything. Today is a good day to die. Watching an anime, deciding what anime to watch. American producers when the scene of a movie takes place in Mexico. Your vibe attracts your tribe. My tribe. Bruv reincarnated with the missing lingers. just to capture this moment in history. Nobody. People in Tom and Jerry. That face when she asks what you want to do for Valentine's Day. Catch flights, not feelings. When the cashier asks if you want to donate to the poor. I have a car hobby, I'm the poor. This is where I'd put my Valentine's date, if I had one. When you've had 3 moth heads, 2 shapeliftings, and a Karen who won't take her dog out the store. What a day. Them, how big of a conspiracy theorist are you? Me, hear me out. Me, losing an argument. Funny word that starts with N. Snacks, loneliness, depression. Snacks. After half an hour trying to figure out this crazy haircut, I realized it's a coconut tree behind him. My second attempt at making a salad. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. When your milk has a date on Valentine's Day and you don't. Ancient philosophers. Modern philosophers. Life is soup. I'm fork. What you want to feel on Valentine's Day? What you going to feel on Valentine's Day? Elephants are born weighing 250 pounds. They are the biggest babies on earth except for the people mad at Taylor Swift for being excited at a football game. Me trying to get my side of the bed covers back from my wife. How to detect a genuinely good person. Guys, I found their headquarters. Karen Lodge. Me giving her the best 10 seconds of her life and then sneaking out with her son's PS5. Me converting an MP3 to a ringtone, circa 2002. Me restarting the song because the part that hurts me the most didn't hurt me enough. Maybe I'll get some food at that campfire. What's the worst thing that can happen? 15,000 years later, I pass myself when it thunders. When you find out Americans microwave water to make tea. Laughs in British. Teacher, play dodgeball. That one kid. When a little drama starts in the comments section. Me just for the lols. Add fuel to the fire. What it feels like, being picked first in PE. Americans, the Super Bowl is the most iconic sporting event in the world. The world. People who use spit. People who use lube. Me, who is uncircumcised. My daughter crying because she cheated on her boyfriend, and I told him. Woman, shampoo for dry and damaged hair. Man. 6-in-1 shampoo for hair, face, body, carpet, car, and dishes. Result. I took my girlfriend's little sister out on a date, so she knows how a guy should treat her when she gets older. February 13th. February 14th. Me, finally happy to have a girlfriend and friends. It's me or them. Dog owners, don't be scared. The dog is just playing. The dog